Community Health Practitioners Registration Board inducts graduates of Akwa Ibom State College of Health Technology as community health extension workers. Police arrest village head, recovers AK-47 rifle in Mbo local government area. Plus, health experts harp on regular medical checks. A very good evening to you. Thank you for joining us on the news at 7. My name is Dianime Uku. This broadcast is reaching you live on Star Times channel 103 and on our social media platforms on Facebook and YouTube. Do also engage us on those platforms for regular updates. Community health practitioners are frontline workers in the prevention, health promotion, basic curative services, disease surveillance, maternal, newborn, child and adolescent health, nutrition, community mobilization and rehabilitation services. To this end, their welfare must be prioritized by government at all levels. This call resonated at the third induction and oath-taking ceremony for the 2025-2026 Community Health Extension Workers at Akwa Ibom State College of Health Technology, Itinan. The reports.
These are community health extension graduates who, after years of intensive studies, having been found worthy in character and learning, are inducted by the Community Health Practitioners Registration Board as community health extension workers. With the theme, Strengthening Nigeria Health System Through Ethical, Competent and Digital-Driven Community Health Practitioners, regulators advocate huge investment in the health workers in order to achieve holistic health coverage, especially in rural, underserved, and hard-to-reach areas.
Strengthening primary health care requires more than training and regulation. It requires adequate deployment, fair remuneration, and equitable deployment of community health practitioners across all levels of care, especially at the primary health care level. This administration is doing everything to ensure that this institution meets requirements as a college and competes professionally with other colleges within and outside the shores of this country, Nigeria.
103 community health and 49 junior community health extension workers take professional oath and are presented with certificates and license to practice.
Expected that they should live up to expectation and have the understanding of the ethics that governs their practice and work within the confines of the ethics.
I expect them to go into the society and add value to the society as a healthcare provider. They should go into their community and add value as a healthcare provider. They should also join other senior colleagues, the community health practitioners, and add value to this noble profession.
Esther Ekop Umoren and Esther Okokun Effiong emerged best graduating students in the two induction categories. Dianime Uko, NTA News.
Still on health, medical experts are encouraging regular medical checkup as a vital step to healthy living, prolonging life while ensuring a robust health in an individual. This reality brings us to the question, how often should an individual engage in regular medical checks? In this special report, Evelyn Baduepu highlights benefits of medical checks.
Do you consider your health a priority? How often do you engage in medical body examination?
For me, personal reasons, my body, I feel like my body doesn't need it because it hasn't developed a symptom yet.
Generally, as a human being, especially as we're going older, you should learn to do regular checkups. More so, if you have any form of problem with breathing, you should learn to check up with your doctor to know what is the problem and what can be done.
Regular body checkup is a routine medical examination of the human body by a medical expert to ensure good health and the overall well-being of an individual.
For 45-year-old, go and leave your man, do your prostate or PSA, do your electrolyte creatinine to check for your kidney, you do your food blood count just to check how your blood system is running, and then any other things you wish to do. You can also do cardiac ECG and check your heart and other things.
In a country like Nigeria with high population of low and middle class income earners, according to data from the National Bureau of Statistics 2025, there is little or no priority for medical checks due to various factors.
If anybody wants to tell you the truth, he also will let you know that without the body developing a symptom, he or she wouldn't go to the hospital. So I think that's one of the factors to stress, the hospital stress, the facility stress, the long queue, the time wasting, and most people don't really see the need.
They don't want that shocker. So some people just say, let the doctor do his work, I do my work, and then some people believe in there's some leaves back behind their house. They just take enema and they think they are good to go. So basically, to some extent, some people believe that they had their traditional lifestyle before medicine came.
Is this reason sufficient enough to neglect one's health? This lifestyle medical expert's advice can pose danger to an individual's well-being, especially when an underlying ailment resides in an individual.
Time to time, you can go to a hospital and do a routine checkup. Usually, from the age of 45, when you cross 18, you become a young adult, and that runs to the age of 44. When you now cross 45, you enter what we call the middle age. That 45 takes you to the age of 64. When you get to 65 years, you enter the elderly. When you get to 75, you talk about super elderly. What does that mean? What it means is that different disease conditions tend to affect people of different age groups.
I advise everyone to continuously go for checkup at least twice a year. You must make sure to check your health to know what's happening in your body, because there are some silent diseases that you won't know until it gets very bad.
Do you consider your health a priority and want to live long? A medical checkup might just be a lifesaver. In Yo, Evelyn Badu Epo, NCA News.
We take our first commercial break on the news tonight. We'll be back with more stories. Please stay.
Innovation in hospitality. Tastefully furnished rooms and apartments, cozy restaurant with local and continental dishes, exquisite bar, standard laundry and car wash.
The solution to your building and construction works is Regal Stones, dealer in chippings, hardcore, iron rocks, cement, sharp sand, and blocks of all kinds. At Regal Stones, integrity is our watchword. We are equipped to deliver to you regardless of the quantity you desire. We scale every product with our weighing bridge, so you can be rest assured of the exact quantity of products you buy from us. Our dedicated and committed staff, coupled with efficient automated vibrating machine, guarantee our unfailing delivery always. We have top-notch customer care services to attend to you in minutes. Look at us at Regal Stones, Goswell at Public Crescent, Shelter up Free, New Akwa Ibom State. Our office line 0916-641-1972. Regal Stones, reliable and trusted. Regal Stones, quality beyond imagination. Good morning, wonderful.
You're welcome back. And on to security matters. The Akwa Ibom State Police Command has recorded another significant operational breakthrough in its sustained efforts to rid the state of illegal firearms and criminal elements. A statement by the Police Public Relations Officer, Tim Fon John, indicates that acting on credible intelligence that the village head of Asik Ubofa fishing settlement in a Fiat clan, Mbo local government area, a 60-year-old chief Edet, was allegedly in possession of an illegal firearm. Upon receipt of the intelligence, the Commissioner of Police, Baba Mohammed Azare, directed operatives of the command to immediately embark on a coordinated operation to verify the information and take necessary action. Consequently, detectives swung into action, stormed the suspect's location, and successfully recovered one AK-47 rifle and 2 empty magazines, with the suspects arrested. The statement adds that the suspect is currently in police custody while discreet investigation has commenced to ascertain the source of the firearm, determine his motives, and apprehend other possible accomplices for prosecution. Away from security, various women groups in Akwa Ibom State are intensifying advocacy for increased political representation, with a petition for the reservation of special seats for women in parliament across the 10 federal constituencies. Leading this coordinated action are the Nigeria League of Women Voters, Nigeria Association of Women Journalists, International Federation of Women Lawyers, Nigeria Council for Women Societies, and Traditional Women Rulers. Nsikak Okun reports.
Presenting the petition to the federal lawmaker Martin Essen, represented by Dr. Mercy Effiong, the Akwa Ibom State President, Nigerian League of Women Voters, NILO, Felicia Bassi, is calling for the passage of the HB 1349 Special Seat for Women Bill and described the bill as a critical step towards strengthening Nigeria's democracy through inclusive governance.
The Nigerian women have given their all. We have been supporting our men. The time has come that they should give us additional seats.
Responding, the lawmaker Martin Essen, represented by Dr. Effiong, pledges his support for the proposed bill and assures that effort will be made to galvanize backing from other members of the National Assembly to ensure quick passage of the bill.
Martin Essen has asked me to tell these women of Owo that is solidly behind this advocacy.
In Okanafon Federal Constituency Office, the lawmaker Unime Idem, represented by the former council chairman of Okanafon Local Government Area, Mr. Godwin Iye, commends the women and assures them of his support.
Your representative, Right Honorable Unime Idem PhD, will most passionately be involved in the working and making of the proposed bill to become a law.
In the Federal Constituency Office, various women groups also presented their petition to the lawmaker, Ime Basi Okon, represented by Mr. Mfon Ekmeyo, who also described the petition as up and promised to support the bill.
This is very timely. Why? Because members will look into this bill and give what belongs to the women to the women.
Some leaders of the delegation, while calling for the consideration of the bill, say over half of the country's population, and as such, their representation in leadership and decision-making spaces must reflect the reality.
Women are strong people. Women are educated. Women are people that own the family. And once you put a woman in a place of position or authority, the woman will deliver. We are not asking for too much, but we are asking that we should work in equality with the men.
Today, all the women in Okanafon and Aru are here pleading that the special seat should be given to the women.
Had one seat, it will go a long way to help our women, to help our children.
Women from Uyo, Eket, Ikorebene, Abak, Ini, Ikorobasi, even our federal constituencies, we are not left out in the advocacy. Nsikak Okon, NTA News.
We're due for another commercial break. When we return, we'll bring you more stories. Please stay with us.
Welcoming you warmly to Dreamview Hotel and Resort Limited, a serene environment with cozy rooms for your maximum relaxation. An exquisite lounge with home-calling music is here for you at all time. Let your dream come to reality at Dreamview Hotel and Resort. We offer accommodations, bar and lounge, mouth-watering delicacy, laundry services, 24 hours power supply, free Wi-Fi, protection from highly trained security personnel. For your room's rate and reservation, call us on 0810-233-6314 or 0708-231-9185. Dreamview Hotel and Resort is located at number 4 Old Ring Road, Hosea Caribbean by Pepsi Junction, Alphabet Road, Ilo, Akwa Ibom State. Dreamview Hotel and Resort, your comfort reality, our priority.
With gratitude to God for a life well spent, we the family of late Mr. Etan Udo Akwa of Afara, Ikorogunkan, Ibesipo, Asutan local government area, announce with sorrow the internal home of our beloved mother, grandmother, great-grandmother, late Madam Afyon Etan Akwa, aged 92, obsequies are as follows. Sunday, 27th March 2026, service of songs at our residence, Oboridom, Ibesipo. Time 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. Saturday, 28th March 2026. Funeral/Thanksgiving service to be conducted by the Lutheran Church of Nigeria at the Lutheran Hall, Oboridom, Ibesipo, opposite Lutheran High School. Interment follows privately at our house immediately after the service. Left to mourn her demise are 7 children, 29 grandchildren, and 14 great-grandchildren, among whom Obong Akwa, Mfon Akwa, Godwin Akwa, sons Christiana Etugodo, Mary Felix Umana, Emma Mfon Basi, Kokoma Etim Inyum, daughters, sons-in-law, daughters-in-law, and a host of other relatives to mourn her death. Adieu, our 1 in a million mother, till we meet to part no more. Obong Akwa JP for the family.
Welcome back. The expanding digital media exposure and the use of accompanying devices is a growing concern for many stakeholders, especially adults, over wrong influences on minors. In Nigeria, like other climes, the story is worrisome as some Nigerians believe children's access to digital devices and exposure to some apps should be regulated. Utibe Achibong in this report seeks answers to which time is right for minors to be exposed to the use of smart devices and possible effects on the children.
Smart devices are important for enhancing conveniences, efficiency, and security by automating tasks, providing remote control, and offering real-time data, among many other advantages. Beyond their usefulness, these devices are also proven to have their bad sides on persons without restrictions on age. However, in recent times, smartphones have become constant companions for children who use them for entertainment, gaming, and video streaming. While this exposure has educational benefits, worrisome, however, is excessive and unsupervised use, which, according to studies, can affect a child's behavioral pattern.
It is good to expose the child to know what is happening in the 21st century.
Dean, Faculty of Social Sciences, University of Uyo, Professor Aniken Brown, seems to differ a bit. For him, as control is often difficult, it behoves on church leaders and educators to also focus their teaching on moral topics that can guide a child even without parental influence.
The institutions that are given to granting orientation to people should be able to emphasize on this. Thou shalt not watch this. So that even when the parents are not there, others are not there to regulate, the moment they cite such on social media, they begin to regulate. If they get to 18, then they have unrestrained and unrestricted. And then they would have started late, but they would still have done whatever they wanted to.
I think what we should major on is not denying the child access to phone at that age, but let's teach them ethics, let's teach them morals, so that wherever they are, because they may even have access to phone which is not your phone.
As professional advice is preferred, some parents are already addressing the horrific trend from digital devices on their children. To them, exposing minors to smart devices is a no-no until these children attain certain ages good enough to make mature decisions.
No. They have not just right. They have no access to my phone, because anybody can call me or anything can happen. In fact, whatever they see inside phone, that is what they are doing.
In fact, as soon as the child is off from secondary school, you can handle a phone. From 18 to 20 years, you can give that child a phone so that the child cannot be distracted.
There is a consensus from concerned areas that parents and caregivers should be intentional about a child's upbringing through strict adherence to set boundaries and engaging them in dialogue about what to see on screen. Inuyo Utebe Achibon, NTA News.
It's a wrap on the English segment of the news. The video translation comes up shortly. Good evening.
College of Health Technology Katie and some can guide to community health extension workers. Police ke Akwa Ibom said mobile on Kembo local government area. The Ibom Bakara Ibo Yambono Eseka Ufo Ibo Agesi them Kini. Kangin mi kong yung Mero Charity James Bokbang Tonken Boxing New North in Radio. Mbia Ibom Makara Ebo ya Bono we say ka for you. I guess them kini by back in some of them a young I can do when a kene. Come boken me, I'm not one of the young phone up and I'm Bono. Ese Kaya for you. I guess them kini could be doing.
I didn't go for you and guess them. I don't walk when I have a and I'm kini. Kidding in Nigeria, you know, Mowe work, Corona Posong. I don't listen go for you and guess them. Mbumedo, after me song them from Tekbanpo. I can't find care for say go for you and guess them. Neighbor Maka, a tanker wood, I did train the can guess them. I don't want me for no. See, I don't Musumeki them, go Wariswa, Afuni if you're bang. Can't tell me, neighbor Maka, a boy ya flow. Ese ka ufo ibo eke se dem kini adon oke ye kini mo don oke uforo etuk okombok NTA.
Police ke Akwa Ibom State esa ikunen kute mo ke Akwa Ibom State ke na emom bono wemba trend uri oke obionya ngwere to ba pia ro fo to police ke Akwa Ibom State team pon John San no ba na no di oke police mai mo bo ngi don ase wo ka ado idon ko yake efiambo local government area in a model chief aides. Police say Tangeke Mom Chief Aid, Akenana Anye, Ani Kam Abono Kufo, DNK police is on Nam, Luo Banga. A more Tanke police say my dog at Tomogo on me, and young Ikan Kepan, Kentarami, and my mamma. Very to me, I saw an am no idea, okay, and young model back to work boom police, Kini Luo, as a Kaisu. What ebo yenka iban ke Akwa Ibom State ebo yareno iban ufanke ifomo from beri domyan ke federal constituency do siban make state nyan kentarame nkai to Nigeria League of Women Voters yenka iban me kombo yon ke monte na wuch nkoro ye ko to feed am koro men campaign e na be ni dem e ba se so idame nsika okon akama yo mbo me e ba mto me no
ketu kon lutum edi kente special city ye meno miban ko idan yin Nigeria miban e bara ke bugo ke Akwa Ibom State ado Mafelisha Basi adro so e bugo nye di kente Nilof e maika unko kala oron ba ke krewoda no oron ke kambo forbet idan yin ete Martin Essen e maika sine benge ebo ya nya di keni no nyimme ketu ko lutum edi kente special city mi ya no miban Mibana minko manywe mana eka nko kara orwanam hadiki sinu yo nkore tunyi medem ibo yanye kene sinu yo mbato kondo sibana eyememi ekronen iban ko manywe ba ken nko kara kitu e ba ken ko kara bak e ba ken ko kara esreket e mai ba ke funme itie di oke te federal constituency ke state demi e sinu yo bo yam fun bono e ba ke kambo fombet ida nyin ya di sinu yo ikeni no nyim memba to kondo e no mi ba ni sanga santie tongoke u fombet ke state tutodi ke sime kambo fombet ke ida nyin Nigeria ke mai nam tem ka ya ngam mi ban amoy new yo e ke ne dependaga uforo yenkot ke iden yin Nigeria nkoro ke state Akwa Ibom nsika okon okombuk NTA
Ukangen itente mbok ndobre yomi atrero tuto kamfe asere